Welcome to the TYCAST. It's episode 52. Good to be here. It's good to be back. It's been 2 weeks since the last episode. Episode 51 was the last episode, if we're counting correctly. It's Thursday, June 30th, and we are back. And it's good to be here. It's good to have you fine gentlemen join us this week. Tonight we are talking about the best games of the first half of 2022, and also some disappointments. What you're disappointed in. With that being said, the book club, the video game book club, is still ongoing. It's tentatively scheduled to be an episode in 2 weeks' time. I will not be in town next week, and so we're not going to have an episode. In 2 weeks, everyone better have fucking played To the Moon, or I'm going to come after you and I'm going to make you play it. I'm going to come to your house. You started it? Okay. Yeah, that's about how far I am. So it's not even a long game. I think it's like, what, 5-6 hours? Toast? What do you... 4? Okay, so yeah, there's no excuses. We need a bunch of people to play. So I'll make the call if we have enough people that have played it to do the episode. Or otherwise, we will push it for another week, and then I will start cracking the whip. Because we're not doing another book club game unless we play the book club game. Anyway, it's good to be back. Welcome. The Aaron. How's it going? The Aaron. Oh my god, I did it again. Sorry, I always mute you guys. Thank you.
Worries.
Yeah, I just got notified that everyone is muted. I'm sorry. Aaron, Beach
Hello.
Pizza Gaming. How you doing, man?
Hello. I'm doing well. I didn't buy anything this week.
Nothing?
Nope. I haven't played much. Other than Breath of the Wild. Again, I probably played like 6 hours over the past weekend. 6 or 7 hours. Yeah.
Breath of the Wild?
And every time I play that game, Breath of the Wild,
Yeah.
and every time I play it, I like fall back in love with the Nintendo Switch, and I want to buy more games for it. That's why system seller exclusives are very important. So,
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. So I've been playing that. Oh, wait a minute. I did pick something up.
Oh, what'd you
I
pick
did.
up?
No, you tell me. You and Russ tell me what I picked up, because we all picked it up.
COVID?
Not this month. Wait, we all picked it up?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, the sign?
Oh,
No. We didn't get the
cool,
sign.
though.
We didn't get the sign.
No,
I was waiting to...
That sign is a cool pickup.
The best
Well,
pickup.
technically you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drove it across state lines. It's been in 5 states now. What did we pick up?
We all bought something, and none of us have received it yet.
Oh,
Steam Decks.
Deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
bought
excited.
mine yesterday.
Mine's gonna be here
Tomorrow?
tomorrow. It's by end of day.
Mine still
Yeah.
has...
Did you get an update? On
No,
yours?
mine still says processing. It's not even to shipping soon yet. But I waited 2 days to buy it because I was on the fence because I just spent a lot of fucking money in New York, and so it was the worst timing.
Yeah, that was poor timing for you. Here's the thing. I was kind of like, am I even going to use this thing?
Yeah.
But if you buy it and you don't use it, you can resell it very easily. So that's why I was
At least get your money
I'm
back.
going to buy it. I'm going to try it. And if I don't like it, I can sell it for what I bought it for.
Yeah.
I was really on the fence with it, but then a friend of mine had one and I got to play it and it made me really want it.
Oh, you've played one. I didn't know that.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
I played Elden Ring on it.
How did it look? How did it run?
It ran really well. Honestly, It felt like the PS5 version.
Wow.
I saw no issues with it. The only complaint I had was the touchpad things were kind of weird with that game. Trying to like switch your weapons and different magics was kind of hard because you have to tap like directly on the top middle of the pad, and if you don't, it's going to kind of angle off to the side, and you're going to press like 3 buttons at once.
Oh, weird. Although,
Yeah, I'm
like,
looking forward.
yeah,
I'm looking
yeah.
forward to trying it out. I'm
I'm
looking through
excited.
my Steam library, and yeah, so yeah, so that's what I've been up to.
Forgot about
I'm
that.
getting ready to
Hey.
play To the Moon. I've been getting ready to play To the Moon for a month now.
You could play To the Moon on your Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Break it in, you know.
I'm playing on
You know
Steam.
what? That would be a really good selling point if I didn't already have it on the Switch, which I honestly think like the Switch Lite is like the perfect handheld.
It
So
is. I love the
there's
Switch.
really
I
no
love my Switch
excuse for
Lite.
me to not have already put more hours into To the Moon. But yeah,
Sweet. Awesome. Russ, you were at Too Many Games. Aaron, you were not at Too Many Games.
I was not.
Disappointed.
I already have
in you.
too many games.
So we talked about it the last couple weeks, but Russ, you bought a house, and there were 14 of us. I think everyone was a TYCAST panel member. We all chipped in and bought you that sweet ass sign that's behind you right now. It says Cryo Weasel. I want to shout out it was all Sally's idea. She's like, we got to do something, and then she's like, how about a neon sign? I was like, perfect. And then I just gathered everyone was like immediately like chipped in, found it, got it to you, drove it down from New York to Pennsylvania, and I still have to post a video of the unbox. I know Sky posted the one from the table, but I have the video that I filmed from afar. I'll post that. I keep forgetting to. Anyway, what have you been up to? What besides Too Many Games? What'd you pick up? What you been playing?
First of all, I still can't believe you guys did that for me. That is like super awesome.
It looks so good. I'm glad it turned out as nice as it did.
I love it. But yeah, Too Many Games was fun. An expensive weekend. I just pushed a button. I really haven't been playing too much lately. I got into the Overwatch 2 beta, so I've been playing that a little bit. I started To the Moon, and I also started Fire Emblem Three Houses. I wanted to beat the actual game before I played the Warriors one.
Nice.
And pickups wise, I got Fire Emblem Warriors. I got Pocky and Rocky Reshrined, which I completely forgot that I ordered. It just showed up one day. And then at Too Many Games, I got Fear Effect. I've never heard of it.
Oh yeah,
but
I remember that game.
it looked really interesting.
I think I played that.
I also, it looks like a horror game, but it doesn't at the same time.
Yeah, I don't remember. I remember like having that game, but I don't remember anything about it.
I thought it was interesting that it's on 4 discs too.
Yeah. It's like a fatty.
Yeah, it's a chunky one. I also got Alien Resurrection.
Nice.
And I've been wanting this game forever, but I got Hydro Thunder on Dreamcast.
Nice.
The game is sick. I think I have that on my Dreamcast.
I also got Zoo Cube on the GameCube.
Zoo Cube.
Zoo Cube. What is that?
I wanted to play. It's a
game like.
You control like a square, and there's animals that like attach to the square. It's a puzzle game. It is very weird. I don't know how to explain it any better than that. It's like a matching game where you match the animals like on the cube, like on the 6 sides. It's very strange.
Nice. Itachi at Itachi Cosplays. Welcome back. Second episode. You're 2 for 2.
Yep.
It's good to have you back. Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you.
What have you been up to? What have you been playing? What do you pick up?
Well, I could see what I didn't pick up. I tried to get the Xenoblade 3 Special Edition.
There was some...
Oh, hey, you want to be bitter with me later?
Yeah. Like, can I
That's
get that?
Yeah, I heard a lot of people could not get that.
No Overwatch 2 beta for me either yet. I know they're rolling that out slowly, so I'm waiting to see if I get it. I've known a few people that gotten in. But I might be picking up To the Moon. I saw that it's only $2 on Steam right now, so I might pick it up and try to get in on the book club episode.
Yeah, definitely. Grab it.
So
Play it.
So yeah, so I'm gonna try to do that. I did. I picked up Kirby. I finally picked it up. I started playing it. I don't know how long the game is. I heard the post game is pretty meaty. I'm about to finish World 4. So I'm doing that. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, replaying it because I got really excited for the Crisis Core and Rebirth announcement. And I've also been playing Telltale's The Walking Dead.
Nice. I need to play another Telltale game. I missed all those when they first came out. I only played bits and pieces. Chris, at Toaster Dog, what have you been up to?
I'm with Itachi. I tried to get Xenoblade also, but failed miserably. Um, I don't think I bought anything else since the last episode, unless you count Shredder's Revenge, which
Yeah.
I played. I don't know. Was that before the last episode? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Mm.
Time is a blur now. I have no idea when that
I
came out.
also have been playing the Live Alive demo, and I am really, really enjoying that.
Nice.
I'm
I
hearing
wanted
a lot
to wait.
about that, but I don't even know what it is. What is
Yeah,
it?
I don't know what it is either.
It was a Super Famicom game that was released only in Japan, and it's like you follow. It's kind of sort of like Octopath, where you have, but it's all set in like different eras. So you have like a Wild West, like in the Americas, and then you have like Edo Japan, you have China, you have like present day, near future, and far future. And then you follow a different character in each of those time periods.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
They're all supposed to tie in, I think, at the very end.
I honestly don't know.
Nice. Well, I was at too many games. But I was explaining. Sally and I both got 3-day tickets, and then we showed up for like part of one day on Saturday. We started in New York City and went crazy with eating and Yankees games and nightclubs and everything. And so we turned it into like 3 days in New York City and like half a day at too many games, but it was a blast. We had such a good time. So I'm gonna show off some of the stuff that we both bought because I have to drive her stuff back because she was flying. I got this cool art piece of Toe Jam and Earl with little magnets, so you can
That's
drag
awesome.
them around.
Nice.
And then
I remember seeing that.
yeah,
booth last
it was
year.
the
That
same
is really
same
yeah,
booth. And I
that's really
remember
cool.
like being like bummed that I didn't get something. Sally got one too, and but it's Contra. This guy's upside down.
Yes.
And so she got that, and then she also got this art of Pikmin that
Oh, I love that.
That's
it's
cool.
really really pretty. I did not expect her to get Pikmin, but that was the one. Yes, Nick, I sabotaged her. And then what else? I think that was Pikmin is gorgeous. It is. It's a beautiful piece of art. I got a NES doormat that's now sitting outside my door. That's all I got. So after this episode, right after, Sally and I are going to continue It Takes Two. So I've been playing a lot of It Takes Two with Sally. We're getting further along, and so stick around after this episode, and we're going to continue the journey. What else? Still Halo. Still, I haven't played Shredder's Revenge. I'm playing Cyberpunk still, but I haven't played a lot because I was out of town. Anyway,
I played Shredder's Revenge too. I forgot to mention that. I'm up to like 6th area, maybe. How much have you played, Toaster?
What?
How much have you played? How much have you played of Shredder's Revenge?
I think my daughter and I played like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, somewhere around there.
There's 16 stages.
Okay, I think I'm on like the 6th stage, I think. But yeah, that's really good. I can't count that as a pickup, huh? Because I'm playing it on Game Pass.
Game Pass, yeah. I downloaded
I
it.
bought it digitally. Don't tell anybody.
You did?
Well, are the physicals out yet?
Well,
No, it's in
no.
August. August
So-
is
Oh, that's
I-
right. Yeah.
I had a $20 eShop card and gold points, so it cost me like $1 or something. So
Nice.
I'm not really
Oh.
counting it as a pickup.
How does it run
Um,
on the Switch? Does it run pretty good?
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
I'm planning on
Awesome.
double dipping on it. I got it on my PS5 to play with some friends, and I think I'm gonna get it physically when it comes out in August on Switch.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's fully crossplay, right?
No,
What?
it's only a crossplay for Xbox and PC.
Oh.
I
Oh.
don't know why it's not for Switch. I have an idea for PS5, but it's crossplay
Weird.
via Epic Games. You have to connect your Epic Games account.
Like on Xbox and PC? Or
Yeah,
okay.
It's interesting.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I figured
It's
it would
not.
be
Is
fully
it only
crossplay.
on Epic and not on Steam?
It's on Steam.
That I'm not
Is
sure.
it
I
on
thought
Steam?
it was on Steam.
Yeah.
I thought it was, but
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah, it's on
100%
Steam.
Sure.
Yeah, Sally pointed out we didn't buy a single game at Too Many Games. Last year I bought one game, this year I bought 0 games. And so I'm trending backwards with Too Many Games. All right, let's get into the topic. So yeah, one more reminder, Sal and I are playing It Takes Two right after this. She's waiting in the chat for us to end. But yeah, 2022, we're halfway through. Tomorrow is July 1st. Tomorrow's July 1st. So we're talking about games that we played and that have come out in 2022, what we enjoyed the most and what has been disappointing. Anyone, this is a free for all. Anyone jump in, someone go. What's your biggest hit of 2022 so far? Not all at
I'd
once.
say Shredder's Revenge or Live Alive. I don't really know. One of the two.
Is
Probably
Live Alive
Shredder's Revenge, because yeah, it's not out yet, but the demo
Okay.
is for Live Alive. But yeah, Shredder's Revenge is super satisfying to play and very well done.
It is very, very good.
I've just heard nothing but great things about Shredder's Revenge. I want to play it.
Yeah, especially if you have people playing with you, it's just such a good experience.
Nice.
Let's play that. Let's play that soon, Ty.
Yeah, I'm down.
You still have Game Pass, right?
Yeah, I downloaded
Cool.
it.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did. Cool.
My Xbox is on the TV now, so I've downloaded it on my PC.
Nice. Nice.
My son wanted to play Roblox on the TV, and so I moved my Xbox over there.
So I started my year by not buying any games. I went on a game buying freeze. And I always said that, oh no. Let me back up a second. I always said I might jump into Elden Ring if it had good reviews. But I had already, before my buying freeze, pre-purchased Dying Light 2 on PS5.
Yeah.
So, and that was, I love Dying Light. You know, that was one of my nominations for the book
It
club. It
won.
ended up winning.
Yeah.
People liked it. I don't remember how much you guys loved it, but some people liked it. Obviously not enough to buy Dying Light 2. None of you bought
No
it.
one bought it. I only made it a couple hours into Dying Light 1, and it scared the shit out of me. I
Well, I
had
know
this
Chris-
like anxiety
Chris-
playing it.
Yeah. Toaster Dog couldn't play it because of the nighttime scenes, right?
That was me.
Did you,
I was like,
I
nope.
couldn't either, but I did anyway.
did you end up finishing it,
Yeah.
Toaster?
Yeah,
You did? Oh, cool.
Toshi beat
That was
every
that
single
was a while
one.
ago that we all played that, wasn't it? I feel like that was like 9
It
months
was
ago or
what,
something
like
that.
September, I think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
because it was
Yeah,
right
something
before
like
the like the scary game episode or the club
Right,
game.
right.
We had like 4 in a row.
Do you guys nominate every month?
Usually every month. Sometimes it goes a little
Okay.
bit longer. If it's like a really long game, I'll push it, and like
Okay.
depending on, because lately we've been doing like every other week episodes just because of life, and so sometimes that'll push things out so that we have time to talk about other things in between. So yeah,
Yeah, that was 2022. Dying Light
2.
2 was the first game that I played, and I probably would have played it more if it was on my Xbox. I pre-ordered it on my PS5, and I have not been using my PS5 whatsoever. It sits in my basement, like behind me, to my $2,000 OLED TV that I never use. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life anymore. But so, if it was in my living room, which is where I've been hanging out and playing games, I probably would have played it more. But it was, I don't know, it was like more. It was more of the same, but not in a great way. I didn't like the city as much and stuff like that. So I probably played like 5 hours of it, and maybe I'll go back to it and really get into it someday. And
were you like that with the first, or were you just like all in on the first?
No, the first I got, and I played it until I beat it, and then I played it until I got the platinum. So it was pretty much
yeah.
I rarely do that with games, as you all know already. Like, I rarely buy a game and stick with it until I like get a platinum or 100% it or whatever. I
don't have a single platinum.
You don't?
Nope.
Really?
Nope. Although I haven't. The PS5 was my first PlayStation. Oh well, no, I had PS3, but it was mostly for multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
Oddly.
If you really, really like a game and you have the time, I mean,
yeah, I didn't even platinum
or if you're Cryo-Weasel.
I tried
I don't have the time and patience anymore.
Yeah. So that was it. I'm gonna consider that kind of a disappointment. Maybe it's my own fault, maybe not, but so far my favorite has probably been Kirby and the Forgotten Land, because it's got that Nintendo magic, and I like the little hidden things that you can find. I like that you like complete a level and there's still like other things that you can go back and find and unlock, and like this is really cool with like the whole like shop that you can go to in town, and like that whole like centralized town that you can go back to and like
little hub
unlock like upgrade abilities and things like that. It's a really it's a joy to play.
My 7-year-old son beat like rolled credits on that, and he was so proud of himself. And so like I didn't even play the game. He was just like he was all in on it and played it like an hour or two a day, and just eventually beat it. And I was like, whoa, that's cool. Like I didn't help him at all. I would just like watch him play for a little bit. I think the first level we like I was like, oh, we'll play it together, and then he's like he like just went into handheld mode from then on. I was like, oh, okay, all right, I got it, cool. But he loved it, and so I need to dive into it. It's on the list of things to play for me. Who else?
Russ, you beat that too, didn't you, Russ?
Yeah, that was going to be my favorite game of this year too so far.
Whoa. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought it was Elden Ring.
Pokemon?
Oh, Pokemon too.
Wait, you didn't play Elden Ring?
I played it, but I didn't beat it.
Oh. Why did I thought you beat it.
I got stuck and I don't know where to go. So I just kind of stopped.
That definitely happens. That can definitely happen in those games.
Yeah.
Oh really? I for some reason I thought you loved because you didn't like really any of the other Souls games. Like you always
I really did like Elden Ring from what I played.
I thought you ended up finishing it. Huh, interesting.
Nope. I still plan on going back to it though. I just need to look up where to go. I think I know where to go, but I'm not 100% sure.
I screw games that you get lost in. None of that. If I get lost in a game, I'm never coming back to it. I'm like, I'm out. The bad
thing is it tells you where to go, but I don't know where it is. The map is just so big, I can't find this one tower I need to find.
Yeah.
I would say it's a little bit different than the games like that we've been getting lost in when we play like Hollow Knight and Super Metroid. It's a little bit different than getting lost in those, because even if you're wandering around, you can still make progress and level up and all that.
I need to go back to Metroid Dread. I'm only like 20%, 25% into that game, and I need to go back to it.
I
But
literally stopped playing Hollow Knight because I got lost in it. And then
yeah,
Um,
screw
this
Hollow Knight.
group of people that I hang out with were like, "Hey, let's play Hollow
Hollow
Knight."
Knight. Who nominated Hollow Knight? Did I nominate Hollow
That
Knight?
was me too.
Oh, that was you.
That was
Yeah,
me
you
too.
kept winning. No, I nominated Celeste. Celeste was a good one.
Yeah.
I like that. Glad I nominated that one. Um, the what was I just gonna say? I forgot. Itachi, what about you?
I think while everyone else was playing Elden Ring at the time, I picked up Horizon Forbidden West. I think that game has been a little bit forgotten because
Oh
that poor
yeah, it
that
was
poor
like a week
that poor series.
before a week before
Yeah,
Elden Ring.
a week before Elden Ring, and then a week before Breath of the Wild when Zero
Yeah.
Dawn came out. So, poor series. I actually wasn't that big of a fan of Zero Dawn when it came out. I thought it was solid, but I was of the other opinion where while a lot of people were praising Zero Dawn, I just thought it was good. I think Forbidden West fixed a lot of the issues that I had with it. And why I don't think it's I don't think it's like amazing, outstanding, and like mind blowing. I thought it was a really really good game that surprised me based off my experiences with Zero Dawn, and specifically with a lot of the gameplay, some of the changes with Aloy being to climb certain areas, and the way that the side quests are formed in Forbidden West almost made me enjoy the side quests just as much as the main story. It felt like the characters in the side quests actually had character, and even though they were away from the main story, they also had a sense of urgency that uh, made me want to do any side quest that I did come across.
Nice. I've heard yeah I've heard good things about it when it came out, but then I didn't hear much after that. I think it got swallowed up by Elden Ring,
Definitely did.
as is the case for that series. Um, yeah, I've never played a Horizon game. I bought did I buy? I bought for Zero Dawn, but I haven't played it. It's on. That's another game on my. I have a long list of PlayStation games that I need to tackle, and it'll probably be years and years. Um, but yeah, what so I played one game that came out this year, and it was Nintendo Switch Sports.
Hey,
And
Sally played that too.
yeah,
She could have been on.
oh yeah, Sally.
Get on,
God
get in
damn
here,
it.
Sally.
No, I know what she's gonna say about that game. She
Uh-oh.
fucking hates it. I mean, I enjoy it, but I feel like it was it's not the Wii Sports successor that it was hyped up to be. There's some really cool aspects to it, but there's so many limitations to it, like all over the place, especially playing online and stuff like that. Um, the and then the mechanics, and then the game, like it's too thin. Like it just the games are lacking. There's just way too many issues with it, and you play it for maybe an hour, and you're like, okay, I don't know, like I'm just done with it. And like the whole thing, the whole fact of like including the leg strap for one mini game out of everything, a single player mini game out of everything, like that seemed weird. I don't know. It just seems
Are
like
they
it was
gonna
just
release more
half-assed.
stuff?
I
Is
I
there like
there's
DLC
two or
coming
three
out?
more sports coming. There's like golf and then something else. I already forgot. One was announced, and then there was a data mine that they found more like one or two more sports.
I think
Um, and yeah, but it's not nothing. I'm like, oh, okay, that'll make it better. Like I don't like this trend of Nintendo releasing a game and then like, we'll finish it in 6 months or something, like they did with Mario Golf. Sounds like they're gonna do it with Strikers.
they did with Aces.
Tennis,
Yeah,
yeah.
all of that.
Um, hey, Russ, did you played Tina's Wonderlands too, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Was that not as good as you were expecting?
No, it wasn't. I liked
No?
it a lot, but I don't know if I've just burned myself out on Borderlands. Uh, I want to say it was like 6 months before that came out. I played through all the DLC for 3, and I don't know if it just felt like more of the same to me. But once I beat the story, I just kind of stopped. And usually I
Yeah.
play like the story multiple times. I level up all the way. I just got kind of bored.
I think that's my thing with Elden Ring and why I've only put a few hours in it, because like I know that it's different because it's open world, and I know that it's getting a lot of praise this year, and it's what I've played of it is great, but I really have played that game already a million times.
Elden Ring.
I've played
Oh, all the
Demon Souls.
yeah.
I played, I finished Dark Souls 2. I finished Bloodborne. Um, I just it's very, other than being open world, it's like the same game. You know, like
I'm,
right now I'm stuck at a boss in Elden Ring, and it's the same. It's like go beat the boss. I don't beat him. You know, I gather my souls. I go like try to level up a little bit more. Go try to fight him again. So that's kind of how I feel with Elden Ring. Not saying it's not a great game, and not saying it's not gonna get or deserve to get like Game of the Year with every media outlet that it probably will at the end of this year. But I just feel like, yeah, I've played all the other Souls games, and it's very similar.
What was what were your guys' biggest disappointments this year, and why was it Mario Strikers?
Okay, so for strikers, I'm more in the middle for strikers, where I'm not like I don't hate it. I'm upset that it came out with strike content, and I see it as in where I think it came out with as much content. It's not a good excuse because it's 2022. It should have more content. I think it came out with as much content as the GameCube one, not as much as charged. And that they will update, and by the end of it, it probably will have the most content. So if I want to play it, I will play it later. But that was a big disappointment for me. A bigger one for me though was Babylon's Fall. Babylon's Fall
What is that?
made me sad.
I love Platinum Games, like love,
too.
love Platinum Games. And I remember seeing the trailer for that, and I was like, this looks amazing. Like this looks so good. The first like
I
trailer
remember
that they showed like, I don't know, 2 years ago or whatever.
Yes.
And the game that came out was like, I don't even know what it is.
It's
like
not
a
that game.
grindy, like a grinding, yeah.
Grindy live service. That's not
Did you
good.
play it?
I tried it out, but I didn't want to buy it, so I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
I need that when it reappeared after like you said, it came, they showed a trailer at a state of play. I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then it disappeared and reappeared, and when it reappeared, I was looking at it, and I was reacting to it with my friends, and they saw the look of my face when they re-showed it. I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah. This is not the single player like action RPG game that every other Platinum game, well, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was not the game that they showed. It was not the same one.
If I had bought that definitely would have been my biggest disappointment. That's for sure.
One thing I want to say about, sorry to go back to Strikers, is like, cause I'm a big fan of arcadey sports games, and that's why I get so into like I actually really like the new Mario Golf. It has some issues, but now with everything they've finally put into the game, it's like mostly there. There's still some things like the taunting and stuff that they just pulled out for some reason. But with Strikers, I kept reading and hearing and people talking about like how just the mechanics of the game are like so bad, so much worse than the old games. Like they made the arenas really tiny, and then they like made the like it's impossible to find the ball, and then the colors are confusing, and like because you can have like a red Luigi depending on what team he's on, and you can't change that. Where old games it was like still like all sorts of stuff, and then changing players was confusing, and passing was confusing, and all that stuff. Like that's a nightmare for me. Like if it's not just intuitive and something like that, especially for an arcadey style sports game, I'm like that's my first out.
Should
like,
be easy to
yeah,
like,
exactly.
and
It shouldn't
play.
be really convoluted for a simple game like that.
They did the like the tutorial though, like you could play the demo tutorial before the game came out, and
Yeah,
that taught you a lot of that stuff.
It did. It did. There's also a thing that they added, which I don't like that they added it, and it's part of the confusion, like you were saying, Ty, where when you're passing and switching characters, they added a manual option,
yeah,
and I think a lot of people choose the manual option, and that is confusing. That is not the way to go. Like because in previous Strikers games, you'd pass it and it automatically switched, or if you're playing with someone else, all you do is press the passing button and it would automatically switch. And I think that's how it works if you choose the auto, but I think it's automatically set to manual
yeah. That's
switching.
yeah. I played the beta like a few matches, and I was kind of busy, and so I didn't dive into it. And then I was waiting for reviews, and then I never ended up getting it because everything was kind of like a little off. And so maybe down the road, if when they start adding stuff, I'll try it. But
Hopefully.
who else biggest disappointments this year so far in the first half?
I have a minor one.
Okay.
Mine was Pokemon. I really liked it at first. I thought it was cool how they did a whole new way to play it, how it focused on catching, and it wasn't so focused on like getting the 8 badges and beating the game that way. But by the time I got to the near end of the game, it forced me to grind to catch Pokemon to level up to get to the last level to be able to fight the final boss. And then it just kind of started to feel super repetitive because the only thing you can really do is like run up and catch Pokemon. And then like the main goal too is to fill out the Pokedex, and to do that you have to like catch 50 Growlithe, see the Growlithe use Ember like 30 times. And that just gets so repetitive to have to constantly use the same Pokemon just to see it use an attack over and over again. It just feels like it was too cumbersome to complete. But otherwise I liked it. So that's why it's kind of just like a minor
Yeah.
disappointment for
Yeah.
me.
Are you stoked for Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, I'm really excited for those. I hope that they're going to be really good.
That might be my re-entry. Arceus was gonna be my re-entry into Pokemon, but I didn't quite get me. And then so maybe these ones in the fall will be enough to pull me back in. I've been craving playing a new Pokemon game, although I'll probably get
I really like
confused.
Sword and Shield, and a lot of people didn't like it, but I liked it. So I'm hoping that this one's better than Sword and Shield.
Yeah. Toast, did you say your disappointment?
Other than the purchasing process for
Other than Xenoblade?
Yeah.
That infamous
I
red
didn't.
screen, Nintendo screen now.
I only played a couple hours of Switch Sports, but like you said, you can tell it's a shell of its former glory days back from the Wii.
Oh, for sure.
It's not bad, uh, but I feel like they could have added more polish and more stuff to it.
So the thing I knew when I knew it was something was up with the game itself was when I was like I saw the cosmetics and stuff, all the things you could decorate your person with, and I was like, that's cool. This is like okay, I'm motivated to play this game, and I couldn't get myself to play the game enough to unlock the things that I really wanted to unlock. I'm just like I it wasn't enough to get me to play more of the game because I'm like okay, I've bowled like 8 games of bowling. I'm sick of bowling, and I don't want to do volleyball, and I don't want to do badminton, and I don't want to do tennis again. At some point, I'm like, there's no sports I want to like. I'm like, oh, let's go back to Chambara, and that's when I was like, all right, I've run out of things to do, and I haven't unlocked half the cosmetics of the like this 2 week period, and I'm not going to. And so that's when
Yeah,
I was like, I'm like, it's not a good game.
the cosmetic process is very grindy for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah, why is it so grindy when there's only 6 sports you can play? And you like have to play like all 6 to unlock one thing. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Or you bowl like 3 games to unlock one thing. It's just yeah. But
I kind of think a game like that needs like the charm of the console. Like that's why Wii Sports was so successful on the Wii, because it was like the first time motion controls were really good, and like it was really something really easy for the family to get and play. Everybody could play it, but now this kind of seems like it's just trying to do the same thing over again on a console that it's not really meant for motion controls like that.
yeah.
And it's not even badly made. It's just I don't know if it's if rushed is the right word for it, but it's if it's the same idea as aces or golf or strikers where they're just gonna add content over time, it's just dry.
Yeah.
There's just not much, and there's a lot of missing features that seem obvious, like they should be there. And
My big gripe was like if you're playing with someone and you're playing with someone else online, you cannot play with anyone else unless
oh yeah,
that's so dumb. Like you can't, two people on 2 consoles cannot play like a big like with other people online.
I found that out on stream.
Why?
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
why?
What a like missing piece of a game like that.
See, I wonder, like, are they gonna fix that stuff though? Like, I remember
I don't know.
when Aces came out. Like, I didn't buy it. I don't even remember when that came out. I don't even know if I had a Switch at the time. But when we all started talking about games, and I was into like buying all these Switch games, I bought that, and Russ and I played, and I remember like I had no update when I put the card in. I just turned it on. I had like all these characters and everything like that. And then when Russ went to play, he was like, he's like, oh, I got like a huge update with this. And then when you started it, I remember you were like, oh, these characters weren't here before. And there was like all this new stuff. And I feel like golf, like Super Rush, is that what it's called? Like,
yeah.
is that what that Mario Golf game?
Yeah, it's Super Rush.
Super
Yeah,
Rush.
so like that did, that was the same way. I think that's just the way they're gonna be from now on.
Yeah,
I do think
so.
like one thing that kind of has to be talked about during this episode is that every place is struggling with workers and employees, and like I don't think that any industry or company is
immune.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for stepping up and throwing that word in there. Yeah, I
knew where you're going.
I was like, do I want to use the word immune? Because we're also
that's a little on the nose.
So like I don't know, like I think this is the year that we're really feeling the effects of it, because at first, like, in 2020 there was a lot of stuff that was like ready to be released or towards the tail end, like, and I feel like things are slowing down. Production for everything is slowing down, and I don't think video games are any different. I think you're seeing it now. So I think this year has been like pretty slow for releases. That's why we're like going through and talking about these games that have come out, and you're like, you feel like there should be more for like each console, like what has PS5 had for exclusives this year? Would they have GT7 come out?
That's it.
And Horizon
and Forbidden West, but
so just those two. Did they have any other like exclusives come out? And Xbox,
they have like nothing
for Xbox.
Yeah, like they were supposed to have Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl.
That got pushed.
That got pushed back, and that's, if you get a chance to watch some of the like the story behind that I hope that everybody buys and supports that game.
Because they're based
these
in the
developers
Ukraine,
are like on the like.
Yes, I saw that.
They're it's crazy stuff.
Okay.
They're basically developing a game while their country is at war.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I think we're seeing it right now, and I wonder. I don't know, like, what's the second half of the year going to be like?
Yeah,
What are
is
the
it?
games that
Yeah,
are? What are the
It
big
does look
releases? Like,
better. We have Mario Rabbids.
yeah, I can't
Mario
wait for
Rabbids.
that. I
That's
can't wait
oh,
for
I
exciting.
need
that.
to play. So
Splatoon 3.
that's the other thing is I like I've been using this year to like go back and play games that I missed, like including the first Mario and Rabbids. And so like, and then like I'm playing Cyberpunk finally and playing like a bunch of stuff that I just need to get through, and so that's why I haven't played a lot of new stuff that's come out. Um, but yeah, what is everyone stoked for the second half of the year besides Mario and Rabbids?
Xenoblade 3.
Not the collector's edition.
Not the collector's edition though. Hopefully God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, that's supposed to. They're supposed
Yeah,
to
is
have a
that
release
gonna?
date.
I wonder. I wonder if that's.
There's a lot of back and forth. They were gonna do the release date today.
Oh
I
yeah,
read
that's
that.
what it was. Yeah, that's what.
It was supposed to be today. Probably not happening today anymore. We'll see if they're gonna do it anytime soon. But I think there's a lot of internal argument whether it's coming out in November or early next year.
Yeah, I bet it gets pushed to next year. That's my bet. I'd put money on that. Toast, thanks for messaging me. For some reason, Nintendo Switch Online drops their new games on Thursday nights, and right in the middle while we're doing this. So they added 4 games to Genesis: Comic Zone, Mega Man the Wily Wars. I'm not a Mega Man person. Target Earth and Zero Wing. I Has anyone ever played Comic Zone on the
I
Genesis?
not.
really want to.
It's so fucking hard, but it's a cool game. It's if you haven't seen it, it's you play as a comic book character and you actually fight inside the cells of the comic, and you have to like when you get to the end, you can like pull like the frames back and like jump through and then like drop down through like you break the paper and stuff. It's a really cool whole game, but it's very hard. I don't think I ever made it past like the first 20 minutes of the game because it's that hard. Mega Man, I'm sure a lot of people are stoked on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else is anyone stoked for before we wrap? The end of the
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. There's
Grand
another Paw
Prix
Patrol.
comes out.
Oh, it's a racing.
Comes out September 30th. I don't know why they're making The Last of Us or remaking it again.
The
I think
remake
it
of the
looks amazing,
remaster.
like
And
playing
They're
that on.
remaking the 13 remake.
Oh,
Did you hear that?
no,
They're
but the
remaking what?
remake was supposed to be horrible.
Yeah.
yeah, but they're like updating it and making it good. That's what they're saying.
So they're watching Nintendo, I guess.
What are they remaking?
that
The
game 13. The cell
I've never even
shaded,
heard of that.
it's like a first person shooter cell
Yeah.
shaded game. The original was supposed to be really good, and then they remade it,
is-
and everyone
It
hated
is really good. I played it on PC back in the day.
Ah,
Good times.
Splatoon 3 is coming out this year.
Splatoon 3,
Yes.
Sonic.
Sonic
Is that coming out
Frontiers.
this year?
Oh, Sonic
I think it
Frontiers.
is. I don't think it's getting delayed. They've been pretty adamant that it's coming out, and the
There's
build
a
that
lot-
IGN showed us was early. There's a lot of weird marketing stuff with that game that I don't know why they're not showing us the good stuff that we see. Like we saw a better version of it at the partner
Switch.
showcase.
Yeah, they showed more like different areas than the big open desolate world that I don't know. I'm very skeptical of that game. I hope it's great. I truly hope it's great. I am very skeptical that it's going to be good.
As
Yeah.
the Sonic cycle, I'm very excited for it, and then I'm hoping that I'm not disappointed
Yeah.
by
I'm definitely gonna try it, especially since I've been on a Sonic kick lately.
I
Or
love Sonic so
my
much.
4-year-old has been on a Sonic kick lately, I should say.
Okay.
That means
I'm
you
over
No,
on
it's
the
fun.
Sonic
Like
kick.
I've been playing. I bought Sonic Adventures 2. I bought Sonic
Hey.
Generations on the Xbox because
Cool.
it's like on the
Backwards.
Series X, it's 60
Yeah.
FPS 4K now.
nice. That's cool.
So that's been fun to play.
It was Unleashed.
How is Unleashed? I haven't tried it.
Is that
It's
Colors? I bought that.
yeah, Colors. Unleashed is it's good. The daytime stages are where the game shines.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate the Warhog stages. I didn't think they were bad, but it does. I think the reason why a lot of people hated it is because the daytime stages were so good. They just wanted more of that.
Yeah.
I felt like
Yeah,
the
we're
Warhog stages lasted too long.
They did. I do think they did last too long, but I don't think the gameplay itself for the Warhog stages. I don't think it was bad. I just think
No,
like
not
you
at
said,
all.
they did last a while.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll end up playing it at some point since we've been going through and buying like every Sonic game. So
You're gonna get Origins?
That just
um
came out, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just bought that.
I
Oh, I
don't
saw you
think
Sorry
playing
about
that,
that.
yeah.
I don't think I am because it's pretty much the same. Like, what's the difference
1, 2, and
between that
3.
and the original games? Because I already have the original games. Like,
It's okay. Okay, so if you already have them,
yeah.
I mean, no, the only differences are aspect ratios updated. You can play as Tails and Knuckles on every single
On all of
game
them,
in the
yeah.
collection.
Okay,
Uh,
that might be enough actually. That
It
might be
has
enough.
anniversary mode too, where you can play it without lives, so you never get a game over.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and
as you know, those games are very hard.
and then
Yeah.
I do
Sonic.
save states.
Boo.
Well, Sonic 1, 2, and CD are the mobile versions, which are I think the best versions of Sonic 1, 2, and CD, and I think Sonic has the drop dash. That's what it's called.
Cool.
So
Huh,
Yeah, maybe I will pick that up.
might be worth it.
I'm just looking at
I
some
want
of
to
the
replay. I want to replay through those games.
other releases this year.
Digimon Survive.
oh, that's coming out the same day as Xenoblade.
Yep.
That poor game.
Gonna get
I've
wrecked.
never played a Xenoblade game. There's a lot of series that I haven't touched. Especially single player.
Yeah.
I'm just getting into single player. I've
Did you
always
guys-
been multiplayer.
Did you see the tweet that EA made right before the stream?
Yeah, I just posted that. I posted it on our server, I think.
What was the tweet?
Yeah, it's in general.
Oh, I missed it.
They're at 10, but they only like playing single player games.
It's like they're getting shredded in the replies. I'm like, oh
Yes.
come on, why would you?
Wait, who posted that?
EA.
EA.
Yeah.
Oh,
That sounds like something I would post.
yeah. Actually, yes. It does.
No, I'm coming around to single player games. I'm coming around to it. As long as like there's other people playing it alongside with me. I get it, I guess. I don't know. I like the social aspect of gaming. I always have. That's how I've always played games.
You need to disconnect your internet for a week and just play Breath of the Wild on
I
your
will
TV.
not survive.
Back the way that video games were designed to be.
Go play your Atari.
Yeah. It's right there. No, I don't know. Like that's the thing is like I brought my Switch on the trip. Sally brought her Switch. She actually played it in the airport, and we both had our Switches, and we put them out on the desk, and then didn't touch it the whole trip. I'm like, good thing we brought our Switches. At least she got to use it in the airport. But last year we played some games like in the hotel and stuff. It was just this trip was so much different, so much different. And then I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else is coming out this year that I'm really excited for. I feel like everything that I was excited for got pushed to next year. Is there anything else that I'm missing?
Splatoon 3?
Splatoon 3, yeah, we
You're
brought
excited
that
for
up. I don't know. I haven't been super into Splatoon. Although I
Do
haven't
you
really
guys-
given it a chance. I played it like
Uh,
twice.
Do you guys think Bayonetta 3 makes it this year?
Nope. Not at all.
Yeah. They've shown one gameplay segment,
Yeah.
and it was like it was contained. Like
Mm.
I'm guessing that it's still like it's still a ways off.
Does Advanced Wars release this year?
Oh gosh.
That game, I think it's done. I think it's just it was the
It's
subject. Like
Yeah.
The first nation you fight against is
yeah,
based off of Russia.
yeah.
So
Which I wonder if they're changing that, or if they're
I
just
doubt it.
waiting.
ooh, they well
I doubt it.
I feel like if they were changing it, it might have already been out.
Yeah,
Wait, what happened to that game? Wasn't it supposed to come out last year? Like
It-
the end of the
it-
year?
yeah.
Originally, yeah.
This
So
last year,
originally
then-
end of last year, delayed it to March, I think, and then that's when the Ukraine-Russia war began,
Oh.
and the first country you fight against in that game is based off of Russia. So
yeah, there was a little bit too similar
too
to
close.
to real life events, and so I think that's why it just got pushed indefinitely. But
And that series is cursed. The same thing happened with the original release of it.
oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
No, you go. I don't want to steal.
It was supposed to come out on 9/11
Oh.
or like a few days after, I think. Not I don't
Oh,
think on
wow.
9/11, but like that
then-
week it was supposed to
And
come
then
out.
they push it.
Yeah.
I think it came out the day before. Yeah, it came out the day before. 9/11.
Oh, it came out the day before?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
Yep.
Maybe
All
that's
right.
why Kirby and the Forgotten Land has been my favorite game this year.
So.
Because it's not like, I don't know, it's just fun, relaxing. Although it is a destroyed Forgotten Land. So, I don't know.
Kind of like
It's
EA's
not-
Twitter.
It's not it's not a serious game, you know? It's just
Yeah, I'm gonna go support EA's
Yeah.
tweet. I'm all for that.
Oh no.
I will face the fire. So yeah, I feel like we kind of covered it. Is there anything else that we want to talk about?
No, I'm waiting for a general direct to see. if-
Yeah, do we think that there's gonna be a general direct before fall?
I feel like there has to, because they have games after Splatoon. I mean, I guess technically they don't have to, but because we have Splatoon September, we have Mario Rabbids in October, we have Pokemon in November. So we don't
There's
need
nothing.
one.
There's nothing else really. Like I feel like there's enough
Bayonetta
there.
3.
Oh,
yeah,
were
I
you,
was
oh, were
talking
you,
about it while you were gone.
oh, you were gone. Yeah, we think that it's gonna get pushed.
I'm not sure. It's like,
Yeah,
there's a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
stuff that they have, and a lot of stuff that's rumored. And Nintendo's no secret to keep things locked up and then push them later when there's a lot more space. But we have that rumored Metroid Prime remake. That
Oh yeah,
rumored
that's supposed to hit this year.
Fire
Just
Emblem game
one,
that's supposed to the Fire Emblem game that's apparently already done. So there's stuff that they have. The Mario Kart DLC Wave 2 is supposed to come out
Oh
around this
yeah.
time.
Yeah, when
'Cause
is
Wave
that supposed
3
to
is
hit?
it's 3 it's 3 this year and 3 next year. Based off the timing, I thought either Wave 2 is going to hit July or August, and then that leaves Wave 3 to come out November, December.
Yeah,
I
that
gotta
makes
do
sense.
that.
Yeah.
I gotta get those tracks. My kid is getting sick of the other tracks. So
I haven't played Mario Kart in so long. We need to do a big Mario Kart session in the
What?
server.
what does Microsoft have coming out this year?
Starfield
Starfield was delayed.
almost
Yeah,
everything because they shifted like that showcase thing. There's like the games all coming out in the next 12 months, but almost
Yeah.
everything was 2023. I don't remember.
Everything's
uh,
early 2023.
I don't remember anything being 2022. There
Persona?
was
They got a
something.
couple good things like with Game Pass and with, having the most powerful console with the Series X, but that like those little things that they're doing are pretty much saving them because like they have no good exclusives coming out.
They don't have
Oh.
they don't have a single first party game this year.
That's crazy. And then even like Starfield, people are excited about it. It's going to be successful, but is this going to be the first like big game from Bethesda that doesn't that underperforms. Like, I really wonder what's going to happen with that. Like,
I don't think it will.
I wasn't into it until that trailer. I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. And so I don't know, maybe it'll convert some people. Maybe I think it'll depend on the initial reception. I think
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I think it'll either like swell up or it'll
that thing's buggy and
yeah,
has
exactly.
issues. Although I guess Skyrim had it and people
Yeah.
love that, and I don't know. We'll see.
I think it's gonna be really successful. It's not so the way I'd compare it, and it's not. I don't think it's the hype is as high, but I think it's pretty comparable to Elden Ring and Cyberpunk when we had no idea almost anything about the games, and they
Yeah.
were the most hyped games leading up until they got shown, and even after they got shown, there was still more hype about it. I have seen that kind of feeling among like Bethesda fans where they're like super excited for Starfield, but they don't know what it is until they just showed the gameplay at the Microsoft presentation.
Yeah,
I mean, I like their games. I like their formula. Like, I love Skyrim. I love Fallout 4. I'll still like turn them on now and play them for an hour or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I've played Starfield already with like Mass Effect.
yeah. What
So
all right. Final question, then I'm pulling Sally to play It Takes Two. What
Yep.
game do you think you're gonna play the most, put the most hours into this year, when all is said and done?
of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it doesn't have to be this year. What game do you think you're gonna put the most hours into?
Overwatch 2.
Overwatch 2.
It's either Overwatch 2 or Xenoblade 3. Just because of how long Xenoblade games are, and Overwatch 2 because I'm my college team. I'm the team manager for it, so I'm playing it a lot.
Nice.
Halo. Yeah, I honestly, Sally, I think it might be Halo for me. Although we haven't played a lot. We finally played again last night, but I'm like only on level 14 of season 2. It might be. I'm putting a lot of hours into Cyberpunk.
Okay.
I'm enjoying that. I'm almost done with the main story. Why ugh?
What are you playing that on? PS5?
PS5. That's what finally got me when they did the PS5 update. It's pretty cool with the DualSense and the whole trigger actions and stuff. They did a good job with and it looks great. They did a good job with the all the little knickknacks with the PS5 controller and like sound effects coming out and stuff. Why is everyone looking left right now? That was weird. Everyone just looked this way at the same time. I was like, whoa, is something like out here somewhere? But yeah, what about you, Toast? Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
I hope it's not Rocket League.
It's gonna be Rocket League.
I hope it's not. I haven't played it in 2 days, so I don't know.
I haven't played much Rocket League this year.
If it's not that, it's gonna be. It could actually be Dragon Quest 11, which I've been playing a lot lately, or one of the 2 new Dragon Quest games coming out, or Live Alive. That's my guess.
Are any of you picking up Persona 5 Royal?
I'll
probably
I'll play it on Game Pass.
Okay.
Probably. If I try, I mean, I've never played a Persona game, so one of these days I got to try it.
If any of you play it, Royal could end up being the one you clock the most hours if you beat it by the end of the year. Because I think when I had that done when it came out on PlayStation, I think I had like 140 something hours.
I have over 100 hours in Dragon Quest 11, and I'm not even halfway done with it yet.
Ooh, yeah. See,
really?
See, that's crazy.
And there's like a whole post story, like post credit story that you got to go through, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's not my jam.
I love Dragon Quest 11.
I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I will
Top it.
do it.
You are never gonna be a single player games player.
I need external motivation
Book club.
for sure. Book club, exactly.
Book club.
Yeah, that will get me to play games, and that's
not gonna
why
get you to
that's
play
why.
a 60
No,
hour
no,
single
yeah,
player
not
game.
that. No,
Actually,
I don't even like. I have to like love a game to do that
Yeah.
at this point.
and I love
actually gonna
yeah.
fly to the moon right now.
Yes, join us. I need to dive back into that. Okay, let's wrap. If you're watching live, thank you. Hang out. If you guys want to hang out, Sal and I are gonna play some more. It Takes Two. Sally, are you ready? Better be. Thank you all for being here. After credits, I'll switch over to the other stream and hang out. Yeah, Aaron at Beach Pizza Gaming, Russ at Cryoweasel. I forgot your at on your little name. Itachi at Itachi Cosplays, Chris at Toaster Dog. Thank you all. We're off next week. I'm going back up to Montreal to hang out. And we'll be back in 2 weeks. Maybe the book club game. Maybe. We'll see.
I'm gonna beat it.
You're gonna
I'm
beat
on
it?
vacation next week, and I'm just gonna focus
Power
all my
through it.
time.
Yes, you can do it.
I'm gonna
try to
do it.
I'm trying to go through it, or at least enough to be able to hold a conversation about it. but I think I'll be able to do most of it.
If you like story-driven games, you won't be able to put it. I beat it in 2 sittings.
Okay.
Nice.
It's not long at all, and if you're into story stuff, you're gonna probably love it.
Okay, for sure.
I shall do it as well. I'm committed. Thank you all. If you want to join in, grab To the Moon on Steam. It's $2. Yeah. Thank you. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Hopefully, I'll get this episode up faster than I got the last episode up. It took me like 2 weeks to get the last episode up. But I recorded this one, so we're good. Yeah. See you guys later. Thank you. If you're watching live, hang out. And yeah. See you guys later. Adios.
See ya.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.